Well, we've got a good few items there, if you can see. And I think you get the idea. No, I've not turned to alcohol, definitely. I think this is the giveaway, isn't it? 2 cheap cod fillets, mate. I wish I could say they were lovely, big, fresh fillets, but oh, they're not. But what we're going to try and do, all the rest of that at the back there is all for batter. We're going to try some of this beer batter, and we're going to do it on the induction hob. So we'll give it a go. The only thing is, I'm not doing it in the house. I want to do it outside. Come on, let's get outside. Well, this is strange, isn't it? Look, this is what we're going to cook it in. I don't know, I guess everybody knows what these are. This has not been out of the bag for some time. Look at that. It's in lovely good condition because I looked after it. That's the only way. Keep them well oiled. Right, there's just a picture of what it is. My God, even the lid's heavy. Pulling my arm off. Let's carry on. Well, first things first, we want 250 mils of that beer in that jug. Mix it with the yeast and leave it 10 minutes. So, what am I going to do with the other 250 mil of beer? Oh, we'll have to think of something. Well, let's get it mixed up. Oh my God, look at that frothing. I weren't expecting that. I don't know why. I thought it might take a bit of time, but straight away. Oh, I hope I've got that on the camera. How terrible I am as a cameraman, you never know. I might have been looking at my feet, there's no telling. Right, we've got to leave that for 10 minutes now. That's the first stage. Right, there's me. Well, 155 grams of self-raising flour. It should be 150 grams. Come on, we're not going to worry about that. Right, next, 1 tablespoon of corn flour. This should give it some oomph in the batter. Right, we've got 1 teaspoon of caster sugar. I never thought you'd have sugar in beer batter, but never mind. Right, then we've got 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That's gone in. Right, a large pinch of white pepper. That's just to keep the colour really. So we'll keep it at that and we'll bring you back. Right, let's get this batter mixed bit by bit. Yeah, Wendy's doing this. I'm the cameraman, look. Well, because when it all goes wrong then, it might not be all my fault like it usually is. Trust me to stand this side, look, so we can't see you. It's all part of the fun.
That's why I don't like these whisks, you see, look.
Look at it. What have you done to it? It's alright, you do what you like. If you want something else, get something else. The only problem we've encountered so far, I got it all ready.
You can have a spatula to get it out.
Let me come this side now. Yeah, the only problem we've encountered so far, and it is a big problem, it really is, the cast iron oven that I've got, I've put it onto the induction heater, the induction hob, and of course cast iron, you're laughing, we knew that, but I didn't realise it stands on 3 legs and it don't recognise it and it won't work. So I've got to put the oil in a large frying pan. That's all we've got. I mean, it's a deep-sided one, I'm sure it'll be alright, but it's a bit of a nuisance. You want this?
I'll have a go. Oh God, look what you made me do then.
Hey, it's a lot harder when you're on the camera, ain't it? Everybody laughs at me.
I'll start it off with
this. It's a different world, mate, eh?
I'll start it
if
off
you're
with
some
this
fantastic chef who likes looking in the mirror and thinks they're wonderful, it's easy, but no, it ain't so easy. That's fine. If there's any lumps, we'll have to hope it comes out, but we're not done yet. It'll be alright. Let Wendy carry on with this and I'll bring you back. Well, I brought you back to the batter. Wendy's whisking away. You alright?
No, my arm's hurting. It's all that blooming ironing I've done today.
Yeah.
I'm hoovering.
The hoover does the hoovering and the iron does the ironing. And apparently the mower does the grass cutting, because that's what I've been doing.
Well, I can wash my hair today.
You're not washing your hair in that. Somebody's got to drink that just to make sure it's alright. I'll tell you, neither of us have had a drink for, it's weeks, isn't it? We've been away, haven't we, on holiday and still ain't had a drink.
It was when we went somewhere with Stephen, and it was a lovely day. We sat outside the pub, didn't we? And
oh yeah, on the way back. Oh yeah.
I can't believe how expensive it was.
Yeah, we went to see, we had cakes and dinosaurs, didn't we? And we stopped off on the way home. We were so thirsty and had a shandy. Yeah, it was about £9 for 2 shandies. I thought, oh God, I ain't having another one. Well, yeah, we're driving, so I wouldn't
when
anyway.
The Grand National was on.
Yeah, but we ain't had a drink since then, have we? Well, we don't have a drink, we don't bother.
You had a shandy.
Yeah, because I'm driving. I don't drink anyway, but I'm sitting at home. I might try that beer. Yeah, anyway,
I like a drink, but
we've got a couple of sausages on here, like in the cassoulet, because we thought, look at that, they might be nice. Battered, mate, let's go for it. Yeah, we're going for it now. Look, I'll just go and check on the oil while Wendy does this and then lets it rest. Does that look? That looks all right to me. Right, I'll go and check the oil. There goes another one, look. Anyway, back to the important bit. We've got the oil on and it wants to be 170 degrees. You hear that blackbird singing? I'll tell you what, it's lovely out here. It really is. Oh. Let's get this in the oil, see what temperature we can get. Oh my God, look at it. It wants to be about 170. Oh, it is. Oh, we're up to temperature. We're ready to go. Right, get some fish in here and bring you back. When that blackbird's singing away, can you hear that? It's beautiful.
Where's that beer gone?
Well, it's here. I'm just making sure the oil's all right. I'm not drinking the beer, honest.
How am I going to wash my hair with that?
Well, there ain't much left now. It's all gone in the batter.
That's not fair.
Don't worry, when the chips are ready, we'll get that in. Right, let's just check the temperature of the oil. Oh, it wants to be about 170. That looks good enough to me. That'll do us. Right, there's the fat. The fat? The batter? The fat. You fool. You fat fool. There's the batter. Let's get this fish in the batter. Come on. Right, let's get this fish in this batter. Now you should hold just the end. Let's get this well coated. There we go. Let's just trickle a little bit in when it's run off. Don't want it to be too wet. Right, let's try it now. What's that? All the oil's ready. Let's get that fish in. Move it around so it doesn't stick. Drop it in. 6 minutes, please, Wendy. Get the other bit. There's the other bit. We're obviously going to have to leave that a little bit of time, but let you see that fish. Obviously. Let's get this in. I think I've spoilt it a bit at the end, holding it with the tongs, but you can't win them all. That looks fine. Let's say we check the temperature's perfect, so that needs about 6 minutes now. I'll tell you what might be a good idea, if I get something to put the fish in.
I've got it ready.
Oh, you got, Wendy's got it ready, look. Tell you what, it's nice sitting out here. This beer's not too bad, I wonder why I don't bother drinking it.
There you are.
Right, we're ready to go. We'll bring you back when the timer goes off. Right, I think that's about time up for the fish. Let's have a look at this. That looks alright to me. That's cooked pretty well, hasn't it? It all looks cooked. Let's get this fish out and get the chips in. All the batter's come undone there. That's me, don't worry about it, it's fine. I think if anything, that's the best bit, look. I think the reason is, I can get hold of this bit. I never thought the fish could be too big. It just shows you. Right, we'll let that drain off for a bit while we get the fish in. Let's get the fish in. Just chuck the chips in a few minutes. Right, there we go. Looks like the chips are ready. Well, I say these were part cooked in the air fryer, but they look fantastic, to be honest. They're ready to come out, they are. Let's get them out. You think we've gone a bit mad with the chips? There looks quite a few. It's no good mucking about, is it? I'm a bit hungry. I'll tell you what I have noticed. There's one or two scraps floating about in there. Let's get some sausages in while we're at it. Look, battered sausage. Let's see how that goes. I'll tell you what, mate, Wendy's not here. Chuck a few scraps in, let's see what happens. See how they cook, eh? Just drop it. Hey, look. I don't even know if this is how you do it. It must be. Let's get some scraps in there. Oh, that's it then. Let's get our fish and chips while the sausage is cooking. Well, the fat's not quite deep enough, but they don't look too bad to me. Let's give them a whirl, eh? Oh dear, I hope we can eat these after that fish and chips, but we'll give it a go, won't we? Look at the scraps. Oh, that's a bit of a big scrap, that one's breaking up. These are alright. I'll leave them bubbling away a few minutes, as they do. There's our fish and chips. I think I messed that up a bit, look, I broke it getting it out, but it looks alright. We'll see how the batter goes, bread and butter, and there's, to be honest, that bit of fish looks better, doesn't it? I'm sure it's going to taste fine. I'll tell you what, come on, let's taste a bit. Let's see how it tastes. Wow. Oh, that fish is lovely. Oh, I can't eat the batter one-handed. You'll have to, I know, I'll tell you what it's like. When I've finished, I want my dinner, I ain't messing about no longer. Yeah, I'll come back to you. Well, I know I said I'd bring you back when I've ate this, but God, mate, this is fabulous. Oh dear, we can't be having this very often. Just look at this fish, and the batter was nice as well. Look at that. It's, can you see that? Where I can never find the camera. Can you see that? Look. I know I want my dinner, but I thought I'm going to have to bring you back. This tastes so good. And even the chips, oh dear. You can see why it's not good for you. And then after, I've got 3 sausages in there. And I'll tell you what as well, Wendy's eating hers. Lovely, isn't it, Wendy?
The peas are crushed.
Garden peas, aren't they?
Garden peas are crushed with a bit of mint.
Bit of mint in it, lovely. And I've got some bread there. I'll tell you what, mate, we're not in a posh restaurant, are we? I'm having a chip sandwich as well. Anyway, I've enjoyed this and I've cooked it outside. It's been fantastic. I've got to say, I have enjoyed this a lot. And if you've enjoyed it...
And your beer.
Oh, I've only had a little tiny bit of that. I'll have to drink that after and then have a snooze, won't I? I didn't even put salt and vinegar on, but I will do now. Now I've tasted it and we know how good it is. The other thing, if this has been any use to you, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to contact me, I'll try and get back in touch with you. Well, let me have my dinner. Anyway, that's about it for now. So until the next one, bye. Right, Wendy said to me, she always saves a bit of fish till the end because she said it's so tasty. Look how that's flaking. Honestly, that was gorgeous. It really was. And the batter were lovely because we struggle with batter. When we go out, it upsets us 9 times out of 10. We're very wary. This was lovely. Well, just as a closing shot, I thought I'll just show you how my new potatoes are going on. Of course, still standing in the greenhouse. It's been really frosty, and there are 3 buckets of old potatoes. But things are growing in here. Trying to protect these from the frost, you see. That's the name of the game. Right, this is the end now. So until next time, see ya.